Good morning, North Carolina High School. Welcome to Monday, May 18th, 2020. It is an A day, and we have 15 days of virtual learning to go this school year, so hang in there. So today I'm in here in our empty main lobby as we are going to give you the results of our trivia question on Friday, which is to how Reggie got his name. Before we do that, a few announcements though. First off, good luck to all of our students taking our AP Biology and AP Environmental Science test today. Good luck to you guys. I hope you all do fantastic. Also, seniors, graduation survey. It went out on Friday afternoon. We only have about half of the senior class that has responded so far. So seniors, if you have not responded to your preference for when we do graduation, please take that survey and voice your opinion. All right, so try to get that done today, seniors and senior parents. You also have a link for the senior parents. They're two separate surveys, but seniors, we definitely want to hear from you. Take that survey. Our PTSA is selling Class of 2020 t-shirts. They gave me one to show you. It's got your 2020 on the front, all of the student names on the back. So seniors, that was in your email. It's $15 if you would like to order a shirt, and you can either pick that up at Sneakers Plus or they will deliver it to your house in the mail. All right, so seniors, if you want a 2020 t-shirt, go purchase one. All right, so with that, on Friday, we got a lot of responses about how our mascot came to be called Reggie. All right, if you recall, I've heard from a few teachers that have been in district for a while that have said that the name is Reggie because we are a regional high school, or were a regional high school, and others who said it's because Lions are regal. So we're going to have to start with a bit of a history lesson to understand this. There's our 7:30 bell, by the way. So if you'll see the sign behind me, it says North Hunterdon Regional High School. When we were established in 1951, we were a regional high school. Voorhees did not exist at that point. So the school was actually called regional. Everyone referred to the school as regional. We are no longer North Hunterdon Regional High School. We are North Hunterdon High School. We are part of the North Hunterdon and Voorhees Regional High School District. But North Hunterdon of itself is not regional. We're North Hunterdon High School. So you need to know that in order to understand the results of the survey. So I'll tell you what a few people emailed to me. So first off, our student Katie, she talked to her neighbor, Miss Crawford Jones, who retired from North about 15 years ago and had been in district for many years. And she says that North is, we call Reggie because we were a regional high school. Parent, Miss Hack, did some internet research. She came to that same conclusion, that Reggie is called Reggie because we're regional, or we're regional. Some more first-hand accounts, all right? Well, these are sort of, I don't know if I'd say first-hand, but they've experienced, okay? So Miss Mayo, Mary Mayo, went to the school here in the 60s and 70s, and she said that everyone called the high school regional high school, so she confirmed that. And it's always been her understanding that we call Reggie because we were a regional high school. Jane Jones started teaching at North Hunterdon in 1973, and she says the same thing. The mascot is named Reggie because it was a regional high school. Steve Clancy, graduate of 1975, says, same thing. Reggie's called Reggie because we're a regional high school. Miss Millay took a bit of a different approach. And she says, possible root cause for the name of Reggie would be that lions are the king of the jungle, and that the Latin word for king is rex or regis, and that goes along with why it might be called regal. She clarified that and said that that is just a guess. It is not, she has no knowledge of why the lion was actually called Reggie. So with that, Miss Hickson did some research within our yearbooks, and the link to that is on the library webpage. She did a very thorough job, as Ms. Hickson always does, and she pulled up our very first yearbook from 1952, and here's a picture, by the way, of our original high school back in the 50s. So we were established in 1951, as the sign says behind me. Therefore, the first yearbook came out in 1952 when the first graduating class occurred, and it was called the Regis. All right, so maybe a bit of a play on words there for regal. Okay, it seems like we're going with regional turned into Regis. Regal is kind of the theme they seem to be going with. And actually, in this yearbook from 1952, there are no lions. All of the pictures of anyone has an R on them, not an N. It's an R for regional. In 1953, we see the first lion in the yearbook. The lion's actually on the cover, and you'll see a couple images on your screen right now of the lion within that yearbook. And again, what's interesting about that lion is it has an R on it for regional, not an N like we see now for North. And then also Miss Hickson found, and also Miss Waldron found this in the yearbooks. Again, I think our most profound evidence is the big sign that was painted. I don't know where this was, but somewhere in the school it said Reginald of Regional. So I think that that's pretty conclusive that Reggie was named after Regional. And then furthermore, Miss Waldron's mom, a graduate of 1958, so our closest primary source at this point, as someone who graduated here in the 50s, says that Reginald, I think, was named because it was regional. So there is your quick history lesson. I think it's pretty conclusive at this point that we can say that Reggie got his name because we are a regional high school. His full name is Reginald. It's been shortened over the years to Reggie. I think you could also make the claim, however, though, that the reason we are Lions is because we are regional, and then we had that play on word with the Regis, all right, which led to the lion, which led to the lion being called Reginald. But I think the closest way that we can say that why our lion is named Reggie is because we were once the regional North Hunterdon Regional High School. So with that, thank you very much. Thanks for everyone who shot me the answers. A very thorough explanation. I feel much more confident in passing on that trivia of North Hunterdon. I always like to tell our new students some fun facts about the high school when we start. And I've been saying that for a few years, but I never really had confirmation. So later this week, I'm going to throw out one more trivia question. Again, one more fun fact that I always like to tell our new students, but I've never been 100% sure of the truth behind it. So hopefully our North community can solve that one for me as well. So with that, I hope everyone has a great Monday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.